Hello and welcome back to the channel. We're going to look at something that's popped up in the background and actually caught a little bit of attention. We had the console GT video came out the other week. Really popular, which is great. Wonderful cars. Had several of those back in my youth. Prior to that, we had the AC Daytona video go up with the two ACs, which again, we had a strong response to that. And quite a few people spotted in the background a Dalek. So we thought we'd put together a video on the Dalek because it's got quite a history to it, and it is a genuine BBC Dalek. In 1975, a mini live episode of Doctor Who was filmed down at Goodwood, which is quite local to us. There's 4 Daleks in that live show, 2 of which were from the studio, and 2 of which were made specifically for that filming. After the filming in 1975, it was used in the 1977 Weetabix advert. So we're going to play that for you so you can see that. And after that, it was used in a school fete in 1979, I think it was. And then it was tucked away in the caretaker's cupboard, basically, shed outside, where the owner of the Dalek was a young boy, and each lunchtime he and his mates would rush out there and just stare through the fence at this Dalek. And John Escombe, the owner, devised a plan to save all his pocket money and offer the head teacher some money for this Dalek. And in 1980, the deal was done, and John and his family now had a Dalek living in their house. We were called down to just outside of Chichester, near Goodwood, to go and have a look at the prospects of restoring said Dalek. There it was, tucked away in this guy's garage, was his parents' house actually. And his mum came out and told us tales how it used to live in the kitchen, this life-size Dalek, and tales of John climbing inside this because it's on wheels with a little seat inside, which is how it's operated, and hand controls and so on for the lasers and lights and so on and so forth. But John used to climb inside this at the weekends and walk himself down to the local corner shop to get his penny sweets and whatnot. So it was probably quite a vision in the early 80s, a Dalek walking down this little country road into the village. But anyway, fast forward, and it was in quite a state where it just sat now unused, as it were, for quite some time. So we were tasked with the job of restoring this and getting it ready to go on display up at Riverside Studios with the BBC. So quite interesting. It probably got the most amount of attention that anything ever has in this workshop. Passers by and so on and so forth. And the idea was to restore, it's crudely made. Combination of woods, plastics. It really was a Blue Peter type affair, the way that they put these things together. So the idea was to restore it, not make it look like a new production. So there's plenty of wood grain still visible, and it I've got to say it looks great, but it looks like it would have looked when it was first built. So enough for me. We'll now head over to our format of visuals with text over the top and run you through restoring a genuine BBC Dalek. Hope you enjoy.
Attention all Daleks, look for these special Doctor Who packs of Weetabix. Each one has one of these 4 Doctor Who action games, 3 of these stand-up figures, and a secret message from the Time Lords. We must capture these special packs of Weetabix and exterminate.
Collect the special Doctor Who Weetabix packs and enjoy your daily wheat while stocks last.
Exterminate.